What's going on, Pisces? Welcome to your reading for the rest of 2021. This is the Autistic Mystic. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this reading, we're going to look at what will happen for the rest of the 2021 year for you. And keep in mind, Pisces, this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate with you and leave the ones that do not. Also, consider smashing that like button so that this message can get to all the different Pisces people that it needs to. With that being said, let's just jump right into your reading, guys. We're going to do 3 major shuffles here and pull the energy for you. As always, I want to thank the angels and interdimensional beings who are overseeing this act of divination. Messages for Pisces for the rest of 2021. Messages for Pisces for the rest of 2021. See what is going on, guys. I'm a little bit OCD about how I lay out these cards, which you'll see in a second here. Nevertheless, let's get right into it for you. Ooh, I like what I see here. Damn. All right, guys. So, let's make sure all this stuff is in view for you. Okay, so this top row up here represents the overall general energy for the rest of the year for you. Right off the bat, I do sense that you guys are going to be stepping into your manifestation power with this King of Swords. For some of you, I do sense that you're going to be dealing with someone who is kind of emotionally disturbing to you, but I do sense you breaking free from that in this row of what you don't see coming. Amazing things for what you don't see coming. Right now, for the rest of the year, a lot of you Pisces people are dealing with a King of Swords that for some reason is upsetting you with this Devil and this Five of Cups. So this could be a boss. It could be a family member that just seems a little bit overbearing. For others of you, though, I feel this card represents you really stepping into your own masculine power, setting boundaries, knowing what you want out of life, and not being afraid to go for it. The King of Swords is a person who some people would say is a little bit rude, but they're not really rude. They're just the commander of their own life, and they're not afraid to say, this is exactly what I want. But for a lot of you, you are dealing with someone here, Pisces, who's like someone who you can't stand. Like maybe they're overbearing. Someone who has control issues as well. This could be a lover for some of you. You also have this Five of Cups here and this Devil energy. So I sense for the rest of the year, you guys leaving something behind here. With this Five of Cups, maybe some of you are giving up alcohol. Okay, that's just what's coming through. Or a bad habit, whatever that is for you. With this Devil and the Five of Cups, I feel like for the rest of the year, you may wallow in some sort of bad habit that you know that just isn't right for you. And this King of Swords may be the person that you're using as an excuse to push you into this bad habit. But I see a transformation for what you don't see coming out of it. But you have this Five of Cups energy right here. This could represent moving on, okay? Maybe making a different transition in your life. You have this Devil energy. This could represent the King of Swords. For a lot of you, I feel like it's self-imposed, okay? So maybe some of you want to start a side business or a new career, or you want to change your life, but you just feel tied to some sort of like instant gratification. Some of you, this may be a sex addiction. This may be an addiction to alcohol, right? With this Cups card. For me, the Five of Cups represents a lot of alcohol abuse. So you may be dealing with a King of Swords who does that, then kind of you are the average of the 5 people you hang around with. So this King of Swords may be pushing you into those bad habits. It's almost like I'm getting the sense for a lot of you that you have a lot of King of Swords in your life. Maybe this is your friends that you're like, oh, they do it, so I'm just going to do it too. But you know that this is going to come to an end. So maybe for some of you, you're just kind of taking your licks and you're just saying, I know I'm going to transform my life, but right now I can't seem to get out of it. We're going to clarify all this in a second. Now, you have amazing things coming, Pisces. Absolutely incredible things coming for what you don't see coming. You have the Ace of Swords, the Lovers, and the Star. So I see you loving yourself, but I also see some lover coming in for the rest of the year, before the end of the year for you, and it's kind of unexpected. I think this is going to happen once you make a decision to stand up to your own bad habits and also stand up to this King of Swords. So you see how this Ace of Swords and this Five of Cups is triangulating this King of Swords. The Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups cuts off the King of Swords from the rest of the reading. So there's something about you really diving into, oh my God, I'm really not happy with this King of Swords, and also saying, I'm going to make the decision to cut this out of my life for some of you, and that's going to be gone. That's what then leads to the Lovers. You see how the Lovers comes one card after the Ace of Swords. So I honestly believe for a lot of you guys, it's like once you can kick that bad habit, once you can kick that person that no longer serves you, and you start working on yourself, you start working on your side business, then the Lover and the healing is going to come in for you. This is amazing. I think with this Star card, it represents healing. It could also represent you coming into some sort of position of power, and it would make sense. I feel like maybe there's some sort of power couple here, but mainly the person that's going to come in for you for the rest of the year, Pisces, is absolutely going to heal you. Okay, they're going to heal you from this Devil and this Five of Cups. Like the people that you are around, maybe you're in a relationship right now, you know it's not going to last. They encourage bad habits. This person that's going to come in, they're going to encourage your positive masculine traits as well. Okay, I also read vertically, and it seems like this is you healing yourself from some sort of bad habit. This is the Lover coming in to replace, things can only get so bad before they get better, Pisces. And I feel like that's the energy here. It's like you've been in a downward spiral for some of you. You're going to, there's karma, there's seasons to life. You're going to be in a harvest season before the end of the year here. I really like it. And the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, vertically here, I see you kind of standing up to this person. Okay, I see you saying there's some sort of mental clarity here about not only your own bad habits, but I don't need this in my life. And then once you make that decision, I really do think it's a springboard, because for every action, there's an equal reaction. You can look into physics for that. You don't have to be a metaphysics teacher, right? Like me. Okay, but with that being said, we're going to clarify this in a second. Let's now look at the messages from your spirit guides here. So the message from your spirit guides, this is kind of the advice for the rest of the year here. They want you to know, first off, they want you to be emotionally stable with this King of Cups. For some of you out there, this King of Cups is actually going to replace this King of Swords. Some of you may be in a relationship with a King of Swords. I feel like this Lover is going to be the King of Cups, okay? So you could meet someone who's very masculine, but it's going to be the positive side of masculinity rather than this negative King of Swords. For some. For others of you, though, your spirit guides are saying this is the energy that you have to embody. You ever hear the saying, you have to fight fire with fire? Look at this vertical row, guys. You have the King of Swords, Ace of Swords, King of Cups. So it's almost like if you want to stand up to this King of Swords, you're going to have to do it and just know my emotions are not going to get the better of me. I'm going to be if this person goes off on me, if this King of Swords wants to curse me out, right, with this Devil energy and push me back into these habits, I'm just going to take it like a true King of Cups and transmute that with my own Star energy. It's interesting, the King of Cups comes right after the Star. So these cards are intimately linked where you're going to be healing yourself. Your spirit guides want you to say you have it in you to do alchemy, mental alchemy, emotional alchemy. You also, though, you have the Seven of Cups right here from your spirit guide. So there's some sort of big decision that you have. This could have to do with a lover, and I feel like you may have multiple options with this Lover here. Some of you may be shifting careers once you let this negative energy go, and so your spirit guides are just saying, make sure you really think this through. There could be some sort of unforeseen outcome that you're not really thinking all the way through. The Ace of Swords is definitely an energy of thinking things all the way through for what you don't see coming. But what I'm sensing for some of you is, although you're going to get mental clarity and you're going to feel like, oh my God, this is the thing, exactly what I need to do, your spirit guides are just saying here, well, be careful. Be careful not to just be a little bit overjoyous because once you leave this energy, it's like, this is so much better. Think things through here. You also have the Ten of Wands here. So I feel like this, this 10 of Wands, it's in the same row as the Devil. 10 of Wands is all about burdens, is about working a little bit too hard. But I feel for some of you, this card is linked to the King of Swords, where someone is putting a burden on you. You feel like you have to, maybe they're a narcissist. A lot of you are dealing with a narcissist here. Others, though, I feel like your spirit guides are just saying, really, these bad habits that you have with the Devil and the Five of Cups, it's leading you to a lot of unnecessary strife and struggle. So I feel like your spirit guides are saying, if you can step into this Ace of Swords and Star, this is going to go away. Okay, this is going to go away, but the first step is to give this up in whatever way you can. So your spirit guides are saying, the way you're feeling right now, it's unnecessary. You don't need to feel like this, okay? So with that being said, I love this reading. Let's really get into it now and start clarifying a few of these cards for you, Pisces. So I'm not going to clarify all the cards. I'm just going to clarify the ones that seem a little bit poignant to me. The first one I want to do is this King of Swords. Okay, so why is this King of Swords here for Pisces for the rest of 2021? I feel like a lot of you are going to be cutting that person out. Others of you could be embodying that energy in a positive sense, depending on your situation. You know yourself. But why is this King of Swords here for Pisces people? All right, the King of Swords is clarified by the Success card, guys. So for a lot of you, you're going to successfully cut this person out in your reality. And it's like, once you cut this negative masculine, overbearing king that's trying to control you, you're going to have more success than you could even know. And it's going to be in the form of a new person, potentially new career, new thoughts, positive emotions with this King of Cups. For others of you, though, this really is you saying, if you want to let go of this Five of Cups and this Devil, these bad habits, you're going to have to be the King of Swords yourself. And you have the Ace of Swords right underneath it. So this is a very powerful, masculine thinking, making a decision, thinking it through, but making the decision and then leaving, quitting, deciding, I am a new person because I say I am. So a lot of you, you're going to have to really tap into your own masculinity for the rest of 2021. And once you cut this person out for others, you're going to be successful. Okay, you see how the tiger is walking on. You're going to feel like very high. I feel like right now you guys are trying to get high with drugs. You're going to get high naturally. That natural high is always better than an artificial high, if you ask me. So, which card should we clarify over here? I want to clarify this Lovers card. Why is the Lovers card? A lot of you are going to be learning to love yourself. You also have the Lovers card peeking out there. That's interesting. For some of you, you're going to be meeting a divine counterpart, but only after. I don't want to say that. You can meet a lover when you're at rock bottom. For some of you, I feel like that's actually what it's going to be. And then they're going to come in and heal you. Others, once you make the decision to heal yourself, you'll meet the lover. Let's see. Why is the Lovers card here for what Pisces does not see coming? You have the new vision. A lot of you may be stepping into a new vision for your life. Let's see. Why is the Lovers here for Pisces? Remember, this is what you don't see coming. A lot of you guys are caught up in the Five of Cups Devil energy right now. Why is the Lovers here for Pisces people? All right. So the Lovers is clarified by moment to moment and going with the flow. Okay, so it seems like you're meant to meet this person with this Lovers card. All you have to do is tap into what you know you have to do. So this is an energy, the Lovers, for what you don't see coming. Don't force anything. It's interesting because you have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords here, this is kind of like a go-getter energy, but I would say do it to escape your own bad habits. Do it to escape this King of Swords, Pisces. When it comes to a lover and manifesting new love in your life, moment to moment says, just live, be in the present moment and going with the flow. These cards are very intimately linked. So it's almost like you were meant, this is a soul contract for sure, Pisces. Okay, going with the flow and moment to moment, you are meant to meet this person if you can just sink into your flow, because a lot of us try to over control our life. We don't realize that we have pre-birth agreements. We have a flow. that if we just flow down the river of life and we allow things to happen, allow yourself to have a realization that, oh my God, I don't want to be where I am. That's when you change it. If you fight with life, that's when you may miss these contracts. So let's clarify one more card down here with your messages from your spirit guides, Pisces. Let's go ahead and clarify. I want to clarify this Seven of Cups right here, because this has to do with, I feel like, a multitude of different things for different people watching this. So let's see what we can intuit here. What does Spirit have to say about the Seven of Cups? Why is it here? Why is it an advice? Why are you airing them to be cautious here? All right, we have the Trust card here. Trust. It's an interesting clarification for this Seven of Cups. So a lot of you guys, I feel like it's kind of this thing. It's like the apathy of options. For some of you, the reason why you can't get out of a bad habit or you can't manifest a new lover is because you can't trust anything that comes in. So this is really Spirit saying to you here, for a lot of you, I sense, go with one thing and go with the flow and be in the moment and you'll have success. If you overthink this, that's when you're going to remain stuck. That's when you're not going to manifest. If you can just choose, make a decision with this Ace of Swords, this King of Swords, this King of Cups, and trust that you made the right decision. So what this is really saying to me is once you make a decision here, don't look back. That's what's going to lead to this energy is if you keep looking over your shoulder. I feel like maybe what this Devil and this Five of Cups is for you guys, it's like you're always thinking about your past, right? If you look at this card, it's all about depression. What is depression? Depression happens when you think about the past. Anxiety happens when you're thinking about the future. What could go wrong all the time. So Spirit, the main message is Spirit has a plan for you guys. And be on the lookout for a new lover here for the rest of 2021. It's the smack dab in the middle of your reading. So with that being said, Pisces, I love this reading. Definitely like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel for more readings and updates. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.